Hi all, Mandagar here. I hope you are having a good day or night as it may be. I've decided to make some videos about a game called Star Wars Commander. It works the same way as Boom Bees or Clash of Clans in that you build a base and then you attack other players. Now I started playing this game when it actually, not so long after it came out, maybe a year ago, I don't remember, as a rebel base. You can choose either being rebel or empire, but I stopped playing because there was too many things that wasn't working so well, I thought. I did get to headquarter level 7 at my rebel base, I think. But they have released a lot of updates, so I decided to start playing it again 2 weeks ago, and I actually find that it works a lot better now. So I thought I would make a video about it and maybe do a few a week just because I kind of enjoy it now. So the basics of the game is the same as other base building games where you attack other players. You have resource buildings, like here we have a credit market which generate gold, and we have alloy refinery which generate alloys, which are the two main materials. The third material in the game is the gems, which you can use or actually it's called crystals, which you can use to buy alloys and credit for, and also finish up time on buildings and that kind of thing, similar to gems in other games. It's the premium currency you can buy for money. Then you have your unit transport, which determines how many units you can carry into battle. You have a factory, which is used to build vehicles, tanks, walkers. You can see there's lots I haven't opened yet. I'm currently at headquarter level 5, which takes you about 2 weeks to get to. Then you have your barracks, which train foot soldiers. So here I have stormtroopers and some other things unlocked, but not still missing several units. Then you have your hero command, which is you can use that to summon different heroes. As an empire, I can summon the first three, which is veteran ATST, which just shoots the closest target, quite powerful. I have ATMP Mark III, which shoots turrets, which is defenses. I have a Royal Guard, which also shoots turrets. I haven't actually tried to use him yet, but we will see how it goes. Then you have your research center, which you can use to improve troops. Right now I have everything upgraded to level 4, which is max I can, except those two units here, the tank and whatever this one was called, ATMP. Then you have your squad center, where you can receive troops from the clan you're in. The TIE fighters out here on the side is actually bombs, traps. So these can, when people attack you, if they walk too close to them, they will fire off. You can see I haven't actually made a big base design that makes any sense yet, because it's not really necessary before headquarter 5 or so. You don't get attacked much. Then down here I have my headquarter and my various defenses. There's some shield generators and some different turrets. There's one interesting thing in this game. You get a number of turrets you can build, so you can choose between either building mortar rocket turrets or rapid fire turrets, which have different advantages, which I can go to another time. So far in the game, you basically just follow the storyline. You don't need to do many player rates. You get enough resources from just the storyline. So in this menu here, you can choose the left one, find a match, is attack another player, and the right one is follow the storyline. So I'm just gonna follow the storyline for a little bit and see how it goes. So my next mission is to attack some NPC base, and you get it works the same as Clash of Clans, more or less. In this particular attack, we get 1 star for 25% destruction of the buildings, and if we destroy the shield generator, we get the 2nd star, and if we destroy everything, we get the 3rd star. The only reason to try to get 3 stars on all of these missions is that you get some free crystal, in this case 30 crystal if you get 3 stars on everything. I don't really care as long as I 1-star it, because we can always go back and 3-star it and get the crystals later, and I don't need them at the moment. So let's try to do an attack. So right now I trained up, you can see down here, Okay, first there's some little storyline. It's not that interesting, these small storylines, but basically they're saying that we have to go destroy the base. You can read it yourself when you get there if you find it interesting. I like the strategy concept better. So here is the first unit here. That is one that you get from the storyline. The 34 stormtroopers and the 3 speeder bikes I trained up. And then this unit here is something that flies in and bombs something. So let's look at what we have to attack. There's a few buildings down there. There's no mortars, so our stormtroopers will be probably okay. But then we have the rapid fire turrets and the rocket turrets. The rocket turrets destroy vehicles very fast, so I think I'm just going to deploy my vehicles down here and let them start working on that. Okay, there come some troops out, so we give them a little bit of help. Actually, I think we're just going to deploy most of it down there. Our long-range guy here. And let them take care of that units down there. We need to get the shield generators down, it looks like, to get to 25%, so let's start working on that. Just split the stormtroopers out here. And we can shoot. Oh, that was a miss. I thought the shield wouldn't go down that fast, so that's why I flew in my air support. But apparently it just died. This mission looks like pretty simple. We already got 2 stars. We can possibly get all 3. We just need to take down the last 3 storages. No, not storages, the last 3 defensive turrets. And that should be pretty straightforward. So I probably deployed a little bit too many troops, but so be it. And there it is, 100%. A little bit more of the storyline. And get back to base, and you get some. You get a picture here. I stole 9,000 gold and 9,000 alloys, or credits and alloys. And you also get a reward for the NPC bases for completing the next stage of the storyline. So I get an extra 6,000 and 6,000. So let's just go and have a look what the next thing in the storyline is. It's also an attack, so we need to train up some troops. So to train troops, you can just go into any one of your barracks or your factory, click train, and then you have the choice of whatever you want to train. So I just fill it up with stormtroopers and speeder bikes. We already have trained up those special heroes and hero command, but those you cannot use in NPC missions, only in player attacks. Which I guess I could show you one player attack when the troops are finished. When the troops are finished training, I'll come back and show you a player attack. So just a minute, then the troops will have trained. Okay, so my troops have finished training. You can see the unit transports are now 52 out of 52 troop bases. So let's go see if we can find a player base just to show you how it works. So click find a match. You will be presented with a base, and you can choose to either skip it or attack it. Every time you skip, you will lose. You will pay 300. So this one have a few buildings up in this corner, a few buildings in each corner actually, and it offers 23,000 credits, which is what we need the most. So let's just do this one. So you can see we have the 2 heroes. You can only deploy 1 hero. But let's just put 2 stormtroopers in each corner, just to take out those buildings in the corner. Come, two stormtroopers in each corner. That should be able to take out those buildings while we attack in the middle. So let's see. Doesn't look too hard, but let's try to put in our guy here that shoots turrets. And the 3 speeder bikes, one of them went to the side. And then just sprinkle some stormtroopers behind them. Keep a little bit in reserve to see how it goes. Down goes the shield. Some of the stormtroopers are going off to the side, but they will fastly kill those buildings out in that corner and then come back. And so slowly the turrets are getting shot. The mortar is going down. We can zoom a little bit so you can see better. There's still this unit around in the middle of the screen which is good at taking down vehicles, so it's best if the stormtroopers can manage to take that down before it targets something else. So let's just throw in some more, see if we can distract it. Ah, now it targeted 80, what was it, 80 MP. But it still managed to shoot it, I think. Yeah, down it goes. And now we are on the HQ, which will give us an extra star if we get it down. Down goes our 80 MP, got destroyed there. We might not manage to get the HQ, but we got almost all the loot, so it doesn't really matter. Only 270 of each left. So we have a few troops left around here and there. The last icon you can see here, that's my clan donated troops. I don't really want to use those just to get the remaining loot, so let's just end it here. So we can see what we got. Excuse me. See, I got 23,000 credit and almost 5,000 alloy, and I really need the credits that since I have a lot of stuff to build that cost credits. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any special requests or anything like that you want to see. I'm just gonna try to make a video, maybe 3 or 4 a week, just showing my progress and showing how to attack and how the different upgrades work and stuff like that. So let's just let me train up my troops. I think I'll go with a different hero. I want to try this guy, the Royal Guard, next time I attack, and then fill up the barracks. I'm just using stormtroopers and speeder bikes at the moment because it's the fastest to train. Later, when the bases get harder, I will diversify more. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave any comments you might have below. And if you like the video, chances are your friends also will, so please tell them about it. Thank you, and Mandagar out.
Hi YouTube! I hope you like my daddy's video. Subscribe!